I just looked up and I saw Hillary Clinton on her book tour. If the Is it Simon and Schuster? Is that who it is? Let me tell you folks over at Simon and Schuster something. You don't think black folk read books? Let me tell you, I am so freaking angry. We knew this book was coming out like everybody else. My executive producer has been on the phone to the PR people, the folk who are handling the rollout of Hillary Clinton's new book, before they even began. These folk have not, let me tell y'all something, let me tell my audience this, they haven't had the decency to even call us back. They haven't had the decency to call us back. Or reply to a single email. Now I just looked up. She just did an interview with Ron Emanuel and some show in Chicago. She's been New York. I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand she needs to do the network, folks. I understand that. But black people do read books. And my audience particularly reads books. Now, I don't know how much influence the former Secretary of State has on the rollout. I don't know if she, but let me tell you something. She and I have been together on the whole Sudan issue. I was reading part of the book the other day. She talks about Salva Kiir and Sudan and South Sudan, and when I've met her on 2 or 3 occasions, we worked together on the whole South, on trying to end the civil war in South Sudan. You would think that they would know. They know this. It's not like we didn't write this email to them. And they haven't had the decency, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if she's been on any black show. Now I'm gonna here's something I'm gonna teach y'all. I learned this a long time ago.
I've been around.
Yeah, black folk look at CNN. Yeah, we watch white shows. But when you put it on the Joe Madison show, black folk know it's for them. Does that make sense? If it's in Ebony, we know you meant to reach us. Does that make sense? If you put it in Essence, who you trying to reach? Huh? Black women. If you put it in Vanity Fair, who you trying to reach? Women. White women. If you put it on Esquire, who you trying to reach? Men. Right? Come on. If you put in GQ, who you trying to reach? Usually young, hip men, right? Are you crazy or something? And let me tell you something. I ain't begging. Because there's something called an election. And it's going to be right around the corner. And here they come. But I'll be very honest with you, I'm really pissed off at them. And it's, what do you think I'm going to ask her? I'm going to ask her about the book. I'm going to ask her, it was a hell of a contest between her and Barack Obama. I imagine that's in the book. It's a hell of a story. How she fought to get the nomination to be the first woman, and he fought to get the nomination to be the first African American, and then they made up, and she went to work as the Secretary of State. That's a hell of a story. You don't think this audience is it in the book? We sell books here. That's what we do. We sell books. And you want to sit here and act like we don't exist? I mean, it's an insult. And she's going to be here in Washington, D.C. for what, 2 straight days? 2 days. And we said, pick a day. Pick a day. Pick an hour. I'll give you the respect of being the Secretary of State, former Secretary of State, I'll give you the respect of a first lady. I'll give you the same respect I give Michelle Obama. They don't even return the phone calls. But if the people at Simon & Schuster are listening, Sherry has emailed you. We're going to try again. And if the folk who are associated with Hillary Clinton, would y'all do her a favor and tell her to come on over here, sit down in the Eagle's Nest, and let's have a talk. Let's talk about the book. Let's sell some books. You don't want to sell books? Wait a minute. You don't want to sell books? Of course you do. You don't think we buy books? Of course we do. And do me a favor. Don't go running over to Oprah and thinking you've done your black thing. Don't go running over to Tom Joyner and thinking you've done your black thing. No more than you can go to one white, who was it, ABC. And you did
Diane
more.
Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer.
Yeah.
What, that was your white thing? All right, having said that, somebody over there is listening.